the fuck is up, my britches? If you are new here, hello, my name is Brittany. In today's video, we are doing another Yes or Yawn. This was inspired from Samantha March's Will I Buy It series. We're just here to sit down and talk about if we're interested in new makeup or not. I know, we do this every single Monday. It's hella fun. If you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Like this video if you guys like these types of videos. Or if you're hate watching, feel free to hit the thumbs down. I'm good with that too. Hello to all the britches in the live chat. What's good? What's poppin'? Happy motherfucking Monday, britches. If you're new here, I'm bound to get lipstick on my teeth. Eyelashes bound to fall off. It's a thing. Welcome to the Hot Mess Express that we call the Brit Clark channel. So, oh my god, I'm so unprepared for today's video. I gotta pull up my Instagram still because I do refer to a bunch of Instagram accounts when I do these videos. All of them are linked in the description box below, but I have these all pulled up based on the requests that you guys had, because on my Insta story, I post every week, like, what videos do you guys want to, or not what videos, I do ask videos time to time, but I'm like, what new products do you guys want to talk about this week? So I had a lot of similar requests, but we have some that are just like, how did I know you guys wanted me to talk about this? So I love hearing your guys' feedback on these videos as well. That's why I love to do these lives. My channel is primarily live anyway, so we're just here to roll with it. So, thank you guys. Cat's asking, the smoke thingy from Auric. Yes, if you're wondering what's on my eyes, I have a mixture of the Smoke Reflect in the shade Ego. That's basically what's all over my eyelid. This is like the gray tone one. I also am wearing some Makeup Geek shadows. I think I'm wearing Bedrock and... Is Bedrock? Yes, Bedrock and Clean Slate. These two right here are what are in the crease right there. And then, geez, I didn't know I was going to get into this so quickly, guys. I also have a Divina shadow on my inner corner and on my brow bone in the shade Plated. That's the whole eye situation, if you were wondering. If you guys want to know anything else, you could leave a comment after the video posted and I can link everything for you, everything that's on my face. But yes, I am wearing Auric. I was a little devastated by my package today. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, go check out my Insta story because I was so excited. I am also wearing the Auric Glow Lust in the shade Morganite. That's the highlight that's on my face as well. So I got these babies in use already. I will keep you guys updated in a future video. My final thoughts on them. Okay. I know it's snowing like crazy in Boston. Guys, everybody be safe. We have like a state of emergency in upstate New York for us for, I think, tonight and tomorrow. Everybody be safe. Stay home if you can. Thank you guys. I see you guys are all loving this eye look. Thank you. Okay, let's get into the new makeup products, shall we? We shall. First one up. This is new from Odins Eye. Now, they don't launch things too often, so they always have my attention. This is a relatively new brand for me. I did order their palette the last time that it launched, or the last time. Their last palette that launched, I did buy that. I did a dedicated video to it, and it honestly seemed like you guys could give two shits about the palette, everything about that launch. I was like, oh, okay, maybe my audience doesn't like Odins Eye. Maybe this palette just didn't speak to a lot of people. So this is the Norns collection. It launches February 5th at 12 p.m. or technically 12 a.m. 12 a.m. Swedish time, which will be 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time or 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This will be available on the Odins Eye website. The palette itself, I'm kind of just like, you know, it's cute. But honestly, I wasn't really that impressed with the last palette that I had gotten from them. And it's really hard to tell by these pictures, like, are they pressed glitters? Are they metallics? I feel like I have the same questions with Juvia's Place. I wish this post had, like, a close-up of the highlighters because the highlighters look like a super, like, marble type of effect. They look very intriguing to me. But I don't know if I necessarily care that much about this launch. That sounds so mean to say. So this is going to have 16 colors, including various textures of eyeshadows, such as high-quality matte eyeshadows, chameleon eyeshadows that give you a dreamy multi-chrome dimension. that might get me there. But do I need any more freaking multi-chromes? Not really. I think I have enough. And then unique textured metallic eyeshadows that look like a satin, as well as diamond shimmer eyeshadows. I kind of feel like I need that. Oh, just from that description right there. Like the palette, it looks really cute. It's just, will I actually use this? Like, what do you guys think of it? Is this something that you're into? Okay, you guys are saying there's no pressed glitters. I don't mind pressed glitters, but I usually like them separate from the palette. That's just kind of what I've noticed over time. I haven't been watching a ton of YouTube lately, so I haven't been really paying attention if anybody has videos on these or not. Let's see. It looks like a pop of blue neutral palette. That's a hot take, so now. I don't know. It's like, I think the color story is very unique. It's just, I don't know. Like, I wasn't blown away by the quality that I got last time. However, their quality of their packaging, I loved. I love the whole aesthetic of the Alva 2 palette that I had gotten. I know Amanda, she says I can never have enough multi-chromes. I know, I should slap myself for even saying that. So this one, I'm just like, do you guys want me to get, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, if you guys would want to see a video, although I said the same thing about the last palette, and you guys said that you wanted to see it, and I bought it, and I used it, and nobody gave a shit. So I'm over here like, okay, guys, help me help you. Are you guys going to be purchasing this? This one's kind of in the realm of, I don't plan on it, but I could also see myself getting it at the same time. Like, this could surprise me, you know? There are never too many. Okay, you guys are roasting me on the, you could never have too many multi-chromes. Valid. Very valid. I'm gonna shut the front door on that right now. Maybe you'll end up seeing me with this. This will be up to, I think, you guys for me. Because I'm like, it's cute, but I don't really feel like, I think this will be a palette that I use for a video, and that'll be it. But you never know, it could surprise me. I'm very torn on this one. It's an I'm on the fence. Meh, not yay, not nay. Aurora, I completely agree. That's very much where I'm feeling. If you guys have seen videos on this, like, what was the consensus? I don't like to watch videos that, like, of products that I plan on getting because I don't want it to sway my opinions at all. Like, same with, like, Auric. I ordered this stuff, and I'm like, I'm not watching no videos because I don't want to know what to expect. I like to be surprised, and I think that that's kind of what the... I don't know, that's one thing that I really like, especially with lives. It's like, you're getting my actual, like, unedited, raw first impression. So I don't think that I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to leave it there. I feel like there's a high probability, though, that I'm probably not going to end up getting it. Let's move on to the next one. You guys seem like you're just like, pass. So next one. Chanello. Chanello launched a new highlighter. I may or may not have already bought this. This is the, I'm not going to do it, girl. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not going to do it. I did it. That is exactly what happened to me. Because I'm like, listen, I don't need another fucking highlighter. Especially another $70 highlighter. But Chanel fucking gets me, man. They get me. I don't know what it is lately about me and Chanel. Maybe it's Chanello. I don't know. I love it. But it's like the whole experience. I also got a lip lacquer, so that will be coming to my channel soon. So I did get this. What is it called? The Chanel Le Blanc 2021. So I'm assuming this is like their spring collection. So this is a highlighter. It's $70. They also launched, I think, a quad palette. I don't think that's available yet. Some nail polishes. Some random stuff. But this is what spoke to me, was this freaking highlighter. It looks so beautiful. I bought it. I will review it for you guys. I think these really do appeal to me, especially like the cheek products, because I always talk about how much I pay attention to the texture on my skin, and I feel like, especially like the Chanel Blush Duo, it's so incredibly flattering on my texture, and it's just the vibe. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I blame Judy. Judy, this is all your fault. I'm blaming you. I'm calling you out. You started me off on Chanel. And now I can't stop. It's all Judy's fault. Everybody shame Judy. I'm just kidding. We love Judy. Oh my God. I had to have it. Chanel never gets me. It's the price point for me. I totally get that. I'm like, oh, it is such a hefty price point. It's just, I love luxury shit. I just do. So this one, I did buy it. I wasn't gonna do it, girl, but I did it. So stay tuned for a future video on that. Next one is from Jouer. This is a brand that I feel like I'm always interested in. Like, I want to try their products, but they never really launch anything that I'm like living, breathing, and dying for. So they're launching 2 primers. So they have a matte primer and then a moisturizing primer. I would be more inclined to get the moisturizing primer. It's $34. Do you guys care about like all like the... I always read off this stuff. I'm like, does anybody care? I feel like you get the point on like the name. Anti-aging moisture primer. Anti-blemish matte primer. They're primers. I'm not super like, I don't ever like lose my shit about primers. I'm honestly surprised at how interested I am in still this Laneige primer. But I would be more inclined to get the moisture primer. The matte primer though, I'm just like, who wants to ever look matte? Can't relate. So this one I don't plan on getting, but I want them to launch something so badly that I just like lose my mind over. And because I feel like this is what's going to happen. I'm going to try products from them because I think I've only ever tried their like lip topper and a highlighter, but those are the only things that ever really caught my attention. And I love the quality. The quality is always so good, but I don't know. It's just the products don't ever speak my love language. I don't know. Candace says, I can get behind an anti-aging primer. I feel that way too. I'm like, is it going to anti-age my skin though? Am I going to become the female version of Benjamin Button with a Jouer primer? Unless it's magic and smooth texture, primers are boring. I completely agree. Can't relate. So the Jouer, I'm like, I want to get excited about something that they launch so bad. I always have my eye. I'm always like, Jouer, I see you. Just launch something that I actually really, really want. I would love to see them do more face palettes, but not with like super cheap packaging. I could see Jouer being a luxury brand. Like, they just give me luxury vibes. You know what I mean? Like, they did this one palette. It was a face palette and it had like gemstones all over it. If it had like Urban Decay stone vibes, like textures and like the 3-dimensional thing, the packaging on that packaging was hot trash. But the palette itself looks so beautiful. If it had packaging that matched the aesthetic of the inside, I would have bought it immediately. Like, that was a product that I was like, oh, this is the one. And then I saw it in real life and I'm like, what is this packaging? Anyways, let's carry on. We'll stop harping on Jouer for now. This next one, Morphe is coming out with the Filter Effect Soft Focus Foundation. This is already available. I have it linked down below at Ulta. $20. I don't ever get super excited about Morphe. They're just not a brand that excites me anymore. I used to love their brushes. Oh my God, but that was before I found other brushes that I now love. They still make, I think, good brushes if you're starting out, but my brushes all fell apart that were from Morphe. So their products, I'm like, they don't ever excite me, but I do still see a lot of excitement about this brand, so that's why I still feature their products. So it's an oil-free, skincare-infused foundation that delivers a natural finish for a healthy-looking skin. That is very much up my alley. I love foundations like that. 40 shades, $20 each. Let's see what it's got. Hyaluronic acid boosts moisture levels, and vitamin E delivers antioxidant protection. Pore blurring pigments diffuse the look of imperfections, natural, buildable coverage, long-wearing, sweat-proof, and transfer-proof. Does anybody believe that? I don't think I even believe that. But maybe a wear test will prove it wrong. Free of oils, fragrances, and parabens. I know a lot of people will like that, especially being fragrance-free. That was one thing I forgot to mention if you guys missed yesterday, I posted my monthly favorites. The Gucci foundation, this does have a fragrance. And I saw some people commenting that this foundation, it was reformulated from the Chanel website to the Sephora. Like, people were saying if you bought it at Sephora, it was a reformulated product. Is that factual anywhere? Because I have not seen that except for in just kind of conversations. Please feel free to let me know on that. But I was just like, wait, how did they reformulate that quickly going from Gucci to Sephora? Like, I don't know. I wasn't sure if that was actually fact, but if somebody could please clarify that for me, I would love that. So let's go back to the Morphe. Is anybody excited about this? They're also going to have a, let's see, a beauty sponge and a wide angle foundation brush. I'm not interested. I did think it was really cool that Makeup by Shayla, she is the face of this foundation. So I really did like that as well. But I'm seeing what you guys are saying. How could they reformulate that fast? That was what I was thinking. So you guys are saying Emerge Beauty is the one that told us. I would like to see, like, if that's accurate, though, because I was like, they did that so fast. We're talking about the Gucci one right now. They would have done that so fast. I don't know if I believe that or not. I don't know. If anybody finds facts, please feel free. Back to the Morphe. I don't ever get excited about this brand. I think whenever I've seen their complexion products, they always look very yellow or very red toned. And this is just not a brand that I get super jazzed about anyway. So for me, this is a pass. $20 though for a natural looking, buildable type of foundation. I would be curious to see a wear test on this, but it's going to be a no for me, dog. You are not going to Hollywood. I bought it. I think I may be the only one. Well, you need to keep us posted. I say this like you have to. You should keep us posted on what you think of it when you get it. I always love hearing your guys' thoughts on products as well after the fact. So if you guys end up ever getting products, always feel free. Come back to the comment section. I read almost all of my comments, or at least I try to. So if I find something that people are interested in or whatever the case is, I do like to see follow-ups on that as well. The mystery of the Gucci foundation. For realsies. If they did, there must have been something seriously wrong with it. Yeah, that's where I would love to reach out to somebody about that, because I'm like, I don't know about that. Anywho, let's get back to the new makeup. It says, let's go to Colored Raine. I have seen these kind of, like, these images floating around Instagram for what feels like for a while, like at least a few months now. So I think they're finally getting ready to launch their next array of launches, which I'm very excited to see. So Colored Raine, they're going to have the signature brush collection between $6, $7, $8, $9, $10, $13, whole brush bundle for $60, a 7-piece signature brush set for $35, or the 3-piece signature face brush set for $25, synthetic fibers, vegan, and also cruelty-free. Those brushes look really fucking cute. It's like, I don't need brushes, but I love playing with more brushes. These, I may end up getting. I would be very curious to try the quality of the Colored Raine brushes. They will be available February 8th. You could also use code TRENDMOOD for 10% off. They're also going to have new lip lacquers, which, lip lacquer, that just sounds like it would be up my alley. I love shiny lips, and the colors just look beautiful. You always can get me with nudes. I love nudes. And all types of nudes. Oh, I'm just kidding. And then they're also going to have a new matte bronzer. Now, I don't think I'll be picking up the bronzer, but I think a lot of people are going to love this bronzer. I'm not planning on picking it up just because I typically like more luminous bronzers. I like mattifying bronzers more for contour, but I'm just kind of scrolling so you can see all the pictures. Look at, like, the nude aesthetic right there. It looks so nice. I don't love paddle applicators. That's just a preference thing. I could see myself getting Veronica, maybe Adelphia. Adelphia, wasn't that like a cable company at one point? Why does that name sound so familiar? And then the matte bronzer, like this shade range, I wish they had a full picture of the whole range. I feel like I would be geared more towards the lightest one, but this is such a wide range, especially for deeper complexions for bronzers. I think a lot of people are going to be really excited about this. So for me, I could see myself grabbing possibly the brushes, possibly lip lacquer. I haven't quite decided yes or no yet, but I get excited every time that Colored Raine launches something, especially eyeshadows. I didn't love the Juicy Boost, but the Queen of Hearts, it's still one of my favorite palettes I've ever gotten. It was gifted to me for Christmas, and I will cherish it forever because it's such a great palette. But let me see. Brushes and lipsticks look great. I will happily be a brush hoarder. I love brushes. I find myself, I get very overwhelmed though when I have too many. So I like to kind of cycle through the ones that I love and just keep ones that I love. I used to just love having a huge array of brushes, but if I find like a new favorite, I usually just keep that one and then just kind of pass them along to family members for the other ones. I wish Colored Raine don't repeat their Juicy Boost launch. I hope so too. I feel like they'll be pretty good with this launch though, just because it's not eyeshadows, but I don't think, has Colored Raine ever done, like, have they ever done bronzers? I'm pretty sure they've done lip products before. I've never tried anything except for their eyeshadow. So I'm intrigued. I'm not sure if I'm going to end up getting this. But you guys let me know what your feedback is on those. Are you guys excited? Keep me posted. Peggy, I really love that damn expensive crown pillow you recommended of your best of. Amazing. Yeah. Let's. I fucking love that pillow. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're loving it too. That's so exciting. Oh my gosh, especially that pillow. I get super excited when people say that they love it as much as I do. Okay, next one. Let's talk about some Milk makeup. Milk Makeup, they're coming out with a new and improved Sunshine Skin Tint SPF 30. They're labeling this as a foundation. I saw like a little commercial for this. It's very intriguing to me because it's like a pen that you push it up. It kind of gives me the vibes of like a mechanical version of the Charlotte Tilbury like beauty light wands that I love. How you basically like squeeze out the product and apply it from there. I feel like I would go through this so fast just with having that sort of an application, but I also feel like I could really monitor the amount of makeup that I'm using at the same time. I don't know. I might be into this. I very much might be into this. So let's see what it claims to be. I don't usually love like skin tints or tinted moisturizers. I usually love a foundation. That's just my preference. So this is going to be a clean, silicone-free skin tint, provides weightless light coverage, moisturizes with natural oils for a dewy finish, and protects with coral reef safe broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. Pump, roll, blend, and go. It's a clean, silicone-free skin tint that provides weightless light coverage, moisturizes with natural... Okay, we already read that. Trend Mood, why are we posting that twice? 14 adaptable shades, $42. I believe this is already on the Sephora website. That's where I linked it. I think I linked it at Sephora and Milk. $42 though, and I think it will be available on the 5th if it's not already live. I don't think that I'll end up getting this, to be honest. It's one of those things that I'm like, oh, that's kind of interesting. But then I really sit back and think about it and say, Brittany, will you actually use it? I don't necessarily know if I will do so. It says, I was never interested in this. Looks like a nightmare for oily skin. I do agree. If you have oily skin, this would probably be a nightmare. They've had this just reformulating. Okay, that makes sense. I feel like I never saw this. When I first seen the picture of this, I thought it was like one of those highlighter pens. That's kind of more what it reminds me of versus the Charlotte Tilbury. The Charlotte Tilbury was what first came to my mind. But yeah, like I remember MAC had one. It was like a highlighter pen with a brush tip applicator. But then I'm like, oh, it's a skin tint. I don't know if I would love that for a foundation, but I could also see myself also liking it. So that would be something that I would have to try for myself to find out. But I don't know if $42, if it's going to make it worth it to want to try. Would be curious for reviews. That's very much where I'm at. Same girl, same. Right there with you, curious, but I know I won't wear it. Watch it be something like amazing that we're all missing out on. Imagine. All right, next one. I was happy to see this because P. Louise, I feel like we're always talking about how gigantic the P. Louise palettes are and how you can use them as a weapon. So they're doing mini palettes for like a Valentine's Day collection. So this is the new Love Tapes extension. I didn't know that they had a Love's Tape palette, which looks massive. So they're basically going to break it down into little 8 pans, and they look like little cassette tapes. These look fucking cute. They look basic as all hell, but it's that packaging. It looks, first of all, the nostalgia of it all. But they look really, really cute. This would be a great, like, Valentine's Day gift, I think. If you have a makeup lover and you're like, oh, I want to order them some makeup or something like that. For me, I'm like, I don't think I'll end up getting it. I could change my mind. Is the P. Louise formula good? I feel like I don't hear many people talking about them. Looks so pigmented. Yes, now you have travel-sized weapons. That was my initial thought. Like, when I first saw those palettes, I'm like, I wonder how heavy they are. Now you can take your weapons with you. Zero P. Louise interest. I feel like there's never really much. Pass for you, mixtape them, mixtape theme, take my money now. The nostalgia, right? Ugh. Kids these days, they'll never understand. All right, let's go on to, oh my God, another launch I could care less about. Kylie Skin. Who's excited about Kylie Skin? Happy birthday, Stormy, though. She's so cute. Oh my gosh. All right, Kylie Skin. She's doing a Valentine's Day mini set. Woohoo. Does anybody even want this as a Valentine's Day gift? I'm just wondering. So it's $85. It's going to include a mini vitamin C serum, a mini vanilla milk toner, mini face moisturizer, mini foaming face wash, mini coconut body scrub, mini coconut body lotion, mini eye cream, mini walnut face scrub. Available tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on their website. I linked it if you give a shit. I almost didn't even do that because I could care less about this. I'm gonna make like Elsa and let that shit go. Next. Oh, I had to talk about this because, guys, I'm just so fucking excited. Pat McGrath is back in the pink packaging, and I can't wait. No, I didn't get it yet because I'm buying it from Sephora because I talked about it in my last video or my video before that. I'm still waiting on a refund from the Pat McGrath website. I'm just not impressed with the quality of customer service with shopping with Pat McGrath. First of all, I didn't get my highlighter. I didn't get notified or anything that they were canceling my order or whatever happened. I had to email them and be like, my highlighter's not even on my invoice. Like, what's happening here? They ended up sending it to me. It's just one of those things. It's like, I feel like there's a lack of communication somewhere. Like, they've had my products that I sent back for a while now, and I still don't have a refund. I still need to email them. I need to get on that. But it's one of those things. I'm like, I'm just going to wait for it to come to Sephora because I just have better shopping experiences with Sephora. And then if I don't like it, it's not a pain in the ass to return it. It's just not. You just take it on back. I'm getting, though, the Divine Rose 2 palette because I've been dying for that pink packaging. I think I'm going to actually get the deeper of the liquid lipsticks because after seeing some swatches, I think the deeper one is going to be one that I like more. Maybe. I could end up not getting any of them because of other things that I bought today. But my eye is on the liquid lipstick. And then I also want to get the highlighter, which I don't need the highlighter. I'm so highlighter heavy lately. It's ridiculous. I kind of feel like, I was looking at this today. I'm like, I wonder if it's going to look like this highlighter that's in the NARS Inhibited collection. If I get that highlighter and it's close to anything that I have and the packaging doesn't blow me away like her last highlighter packaging does, I don't know if I'll hang on to it or not. Because I wish, honestly, like, I did not like her last highlighter. So I'm kind of going into this next one expecting to not like it. So I'm like, should I even buy it? Either way, I'm just excited. It launched at Pat McGrath, but it is coming to Sephora. I was super jazzed to see that. I'm not a huge fan of hers, but she's Latina. Oh, okay. We're talking about... I posted that on my Insta story. What you guys thought about something that I never talk about anything really, other than makeup on my channel. I have previously, and I'm just like, let's just keep it, let's just keep it to makeup. Holy fuck. But you don't need the highlighter, but you want it. I want to know if it's good. I just want to know. My hair is a hot ass mess today. Saw Kinky Sweat demo the highlight, and it's not blinding, subtle pink. I feel like I don't need it then. But do I want it? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what else comes out, because a bunch of shit came out today that I was not expecting to buy that I bought. The Chanel being one of them. So we'll see. We shall see. I love the palette. I have it in the pink packaging. I'm so jealous, and I can't wait to join you on that train. I cannot wait. Pat McGrath Labs Big Highlighter Trio is amazing. I never saw that one. Or I saw it, but I never owned it. So I never saw it in real life. You know, because my stores never carry Pat McGrath. Okay, moving on from Pat McGrath. Let's talk about a new hair care brand. Anomaly Hair Care. Who is this by? Priyanka? Was it Priyanka Chopra, I think is her name. I'm not trying to mispronounce her name. I think that's what it is. It's got a hashtag, so I'm assuming it's Priyanka Chopra. So, she created Anomaly Hair Care because you shouldn't have to choose between what works and what's good for your hair and the planet. Or the planet. Formulas are vegan and clean with high-performance ingredients. The bottles are made from 100% plastic trash from oceans and landfills. Less spent on packaging, more spent on superior formula. First launch, $6 each. Gentle shampoo, a clarifying shampoo, a hydrating shampoo, smoothing conditioner, shine conditioner, volume conditioner, dry shampoo, deep conditioning treatment mask, available at Target. I have it linked down below. Tell me that this does not, like the shampoo bottles, doesn't this give you Briogeo vibes, kind of? Like, I am very intrigued. Anytime new hair care stuff comes out, I'm like, is this going to change my life? Is this going to change the game for me? Especially when I'm paying $28 per bottle for my shampoo and conditioner most of the time. I would love to pay $6 for good quality stuff. But for my problematic hair, it looks very problematic today because I actually did nothing to it. This is left over from what you saw last night. I brushed it. That's what we got going on today. So, I'm into this. I'm excited. I would love to see this in my Target store, but I have a pretty good feeling I probably won't because I feel like nothing good ever comes to my Target. If somebody sees this in Target and tries this, I would love to know what you guys think. Odd says she's intrigued about this. Same. Okay, let's talk really quick because I didn't see a picture or anything, but somebody had DM'd me today that Manny is coming out with a new launch, and it's a new product for his line, but he says it's a smaller launch. He's going to post his reveal video, I think, on Tuesday, right? He said Tuesday, I'm pretty sure. I even DM'd him, acting like I'm something. I'm like, how dare you? How dare you come on your IG story and just nonchalantly say, I have a new launch coming up? The audacity. The audacity of Manny. I get so fucking hyped every time he has something coming out, so I'm pretty sure we'll be chatting about that in next week's video. But yes, I saw that on his IG stories. I'm so excited. Oh wait, I gotta see what Elvis is saying. Elvis! Based on his trademark, it seems like Lunar Beauty is coming out with bronzers or contour. Oh, if it's luminous bronzers, fuck me up. If it's luminous bronzers, oh, I just hope it's not like a bronzer palette. That's all. Just don't give us a bronzer palette. I don't like bronzer palettes. It's all about me. No, I'm just kidding. I hope it's bronzers. You know what? Can Manny throw us all a bone and bring back, like, the Moon Prism powders, though? Like, what's happening, Manny? Why have those not come back? Same. Whatever it is from Manny, I already know I'm sold. Yes. Elvis, thank you for coming through on that trademark info. Do we know what time? I want to say he posts normally at 3 o'clock. It's either 12 or 3. I think he usually posts at 3 my time, I think. He did mention it. If you are in his text fam, he gives out hints and updates. I did the text fam thing. I did the text fam thing for his last launch. And I was like, you know what? I got you guys that are going to DM me this shit anyways. Anytime Lunar Beauty has stuff coming up, you guys always come through in the DMs. You guys are always messaging me, letting me know what's good. I don't even need to be a part of text fam. I do. I really love his channel though. He cracks me up. Like, I will die laughing at his videos. Oh my God. Sign me up if it's highlighters or bronzers. Yes, Britch. I'm with you. Manny doesn't like luminous bronzers though, so he likes mattes. Well, doesn't he know that his line is about what I like? I'm kidding. I'm waiting for somebody to take me so seriously when I say things like that one day. Yes, I have a special place for Manny in my paycheck. I love it. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. Let's see what Kendall says. Kendall, Jacqueline Cosmetics just sent out an email saying something is coming soon. I'm still reading for her. I can't, after the whole lipstick situation, I cannot bring myself to give her brand money. I can't, I don't know. I try not to be a salty bitch, but I just can't. Like, I still have those lipsticks in this room, just in the packaging. I need to just throw them out. Or did I throw them out? I might have even thrown them out. I just can't. Kendall, I'm happy for you. Oh, shit. I have his highlighter palette, and it's my fave. I missed the highlighter palette. I wish he'd bring that back, too. All right, let's go back to Instagram. Don't at me. Exactly. We still don't know. Still, it's been long enough. Kendall, put her highlighter palette as mom. I don't doubt, listen, I don't doubt the fact that her brand will make incredible quality products. It just comes down to it for me. I cannot get past, it's like, you know what? I get it. It was her first launch. Totally get it. It's how it was handled beyond that. And then just the blatant lies. I cannot stand that shit. And I'm like, I know brands are not people. Okay, I get it. It's just one of those things. It's a me thing. It's a me thing that I'm just like, nope, I will happily spend my money with brands that I feel like I could trust or I just genuinely like. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to completely write it off, but in my mind, I still say no. I feel like I'll always say no, just because it will always come back to everything that happened. And that was like single-handedly the worst launch, I feel like, in the cosmetics industry. I don't know, like, how do you guys feel still? Are you guys past it? I don't know. It's just, it's too much. It's too much. No. I don't think I could bring myself to do it. Okay. Let's talk about the next one. Anomaly hair care, though. I'm excited. Let's talk about this one. This is another one that you guys requested on Instagram. Dominique Cosmetics, the new transition palette. Every day go to face and eye palette. How did I totally glance over eye? Okay, go to eye and face palette that can do it all. Define, contour, brighten, highlight, and more. Create endless looks with these 15 long-wearing blendable matte pigments for $48. I'm just going to show you why I don't need this palette. Because I already fucking have it. Okay, I feel like this would have been a great starter palette, like just starting out your brand. I don't love, though, I like singles being all matte. I don't know how, I'm being judgy, and I need to shut the fuck up for a second. I need to gather my thoughts for a second, because this one I'm like, okay, if I had no other mattes in my collection and I knew that I liked this formula, I would be psyched. I would be psyched. This is where a bias kind of comes in when you're talking about just new makeup or brands that you want to try or whatever the case is. If if this was a Lunar Beauty palette, I'd be like, fuck me up, I'm buying it. Because I know that I love that formula. If this was a Natasha Denona palette, fuck me up, I'm buying it. That's kind of what I'm talking about. So the fact that I've tried like one Dominique Cosmetics palette, and the formula was nice, but it didn't rock my socks off. If I knew that I love this formula, I would be psyched. So I'm not mad at it. I think everybody could always use like a basic ass neutral palette. Me personally, I like to see a variety between like textures. I like to see mattes, shimmers, metallics, satins. I like seeing a variety within a palette, but when it's singles, I don't mind it because I could piece together my palettes. If that makes sense, I feel like that does. So I think if this was a brand that I knew that I loved, I'm repeating myself, but you guys get it. $48, not a bad price point for how many shades you're getting. You're getting what? 18 shadows? Is that what it said? Not a bad price point, at least I don't think, for a high-end brand. That's how I classify Dominique Cosmetics. They're still indie, but at least I think that they're indie. But they're still like a small brand. I don't know. I think this has a place for everybody. Or at least the people that like Dominique Cosmetics. I'm not mad at it. It's just, I could appreciate it because I think everybody could use a palette like that. But does that mean that I'm going to buy it? Let me show you guys the packaging. Like, the packaging is cute. It's not my aesthetic, but it's also not my brand. I could totally look at this packaging and be like, yep, that's Dominique Cosmetics. She just has a certain flair with her brand. Like, it's cute. Swatches look nice. This looks like a solid neutral palette. And I love me some neutral palettes, but I like to have a variety within my textures. Let me take a moment, because I see there's 185 people watching and only 85 thumbs ups. I'm going to need 100 of you to come through. Even hit the thumbs down. I'm good with that too. Come through. It helps my channel. It helps more of the britches get intertwined with one another. Come on, y'all. Hit that thumbs up. It don't hurt none. Or hit the thumbs down. If you're not having fun, you can hit the thumbs down. I'll accept that. All right, let's talk about the next one. Yes, I'm drinking Diet 7-Up. I need my Trulies. My Truly lemonades that we talked about yesterday. Okay, next one is Beauty Blender. I was trying to sound excited, but I'm just not. The addition to the Bounce Complexion line, the Bounce Soft Focus Gemstone Setting Powder. I don't care. It's cool seeing Beauty Blender do other stuff, but I'm like, is their stuff good? I never tried their foundation. Katie Maria's here. I go, hey. I'm just like, I don't care. It's a face powder. The face powder mainly, like the loose powder that I'm eyeing the most is the One Size powder. Just because I feel like Patrick Star is known for that heavy beat, but I don't really set my face that much. Like, I did the lightest dusting. That's kind of where I'm at now. I change up my routine all the time. If I want to look just flawless in perfection, I will set my whole entire face with so much powder, but it's not flattering on my texture. But if I know I'm going to be working all day, like filming a wedding or something, I will absolutely have to set my face. Like, I don't care how bad it's going to emphasize my texture. Over time, it's going to improve longevity for me. So it's like, it might look horrible at first, but it will get better once my oils pull through. So for me, I'm just like, Katie says, I've always been intrigued to try their foundation, though, I will admit. I thought so, too. Katie's got her sassy pants on today. Beauty Blender is coming out with something other than a sponge. Groundbreaking. Do you guys kind of wish, though, like, are you at the point you're like, okay, it's cool to see them doing other stuff? Or, like, stick to what you know. Stick to sponges. I like seeing them doing other stuff. It's just, we're not going to lose our shit over it because this is like, how many loose powders are on the market? I feel like if they really want to break into like the makeup realm, they need to do something like so innovative and different. I feel like they did it with the packaging of the Beauty Blender like foundation. Michelle says the foundation is alright, but it's not groundbreaking. And Michelle, is the foundation bitch. She's got oilier skin than me, but she loves mixing foundations, right, Michelle? I like the foundation, and oh my god, yeah, I heard One Size is great. That's where I'm like, that's the powder that I really want to try. Okay, One Size powder is amazing. The next powder the next powder I am getting is Chantel. Is that Chanello? Is that supposed to be Chanello? I feel like it is. Let's see. I'm glad they're branching out. See, I feel the same way. So I'm like, okay, we'll keep looking at you, but this would be one I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna write it off for now. But if I see people talking about it, I might take a double take, but I'm still really looking at the One Size powder. I feel like that's the one that really has my attention for. If I'm gonna get a loose powder, it's gonna be that one. And that is a perfect plug to bring us to our next one, the Trend Mood Box Volume 10. Oh, Amanda says Chantecaille, the pressed powder. I'm getting that. I didn't feature it in this video today because I think there's some discrepancy over the packaging. But the picture that I saw of the new packaging on the new Chantecaille pressed powder, I'm going to get that either way because I need to know if it's good. I need to know. People say it's incredible. But back to the Trend Mood box. I am going to try my damnedest to get this because I really want to try that primer. The One Size primer. It's got the One Size loose powders. I don't think we need both. It also has Danessa Myricks Twin Flames. That right there, I'm just like, yup. And then it has some shampoo, conditioner, some hair care shit. What else is in there? There's like let's see. Tuno Twin Flames. They're incredible. Love them. Extremely long lasting. The Chebula Active Immunity Serum by True Botanicals. I'll try another serum. Why not? It's an anti-aging serum designed to strengthen the skin's immunity to prevent, protect, and correct all signs of aging. But really though? The 5-in-1 Keratin Smoothing Oil Collection by OGX Beauty. Tame frizz, strengthen, improve flexibility, protect hair against humidity, and add shine. This would be something I would be into, especially for summer, because it gets very humid in upstate New York. So shampoo and conditioner, and then a Miracle Gloss smoothing spray. I'm down for that. 3 products by One Size. So it looks like 2 of the powders and then the primer. And then the new Secure the Blur, Makeup Magnet. That's the primer. And then, let's see. Oh, she's just breaking it down to... I wonder why she's putting... Hasn't she done both? Or hasn't she done previous boxes? I'm saying she by meaning Trend Mood, aka Sophie. Doesn't she usually ask like your skin complexion as you're checking out? I only got 1 box. I feel like that was a thing, but I can't remember. And then there's also going to be the Dazzle Stick Eyeshadow by KVD Vegan Beauty. Me personally, I don't care about that, but the price is $44. I feel like you're basically buying the primer and like one of the Twin Flames. Actually, no. You're buying both the Twin Flames and getting all that other shit for free with that price. I'm going to try to get this. It's available tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, so that's 1 o'clock my time, Eastern Standard Time, I'm pretty sure. Free shipping with the... Within the... I can't read, guys. Contiguous? U.S.? Within the U.S., it's free shipping. Shipping is also now available in Canada and Europe. And they now accept Afterpay. Woohoo! Is anybody getting the Trend Mood box? Or anybody going to try to get the Trend Mood box? Yes, they're travel size powders. So I'm like, I could use both. Because one I could probably use as like a bronzer contour. I thought they would just like feature one or the other depending on what your skin tone was. Like if you're going to check out and it just asks you like what your skin tone is, you know what I mean? Oh my god, Michelle says she hasn't tried the Twin Flames yet. If you guys didn't see it, I did a dedicated video to the Danessa Myricks Twin Flames. They're bomb. They're bomb.com, super easy to work with, manipulate. They're so high shine. Let me pull one out for you guys so you can see it. Oh my god. First of all, I love the packaging on them, but then if you like multi-chrome type shit, the shine is so real. So what I like to do is I'll just apply it to my eye dust around the edges, and that's it. They're super easy to use. If you like cream shadows, yes, bitch. They're so nice. I will happily get that trend mood box with those included in there. Let's see. I don't think they ship to Australia. I didn't see Australia on there, so I'm assuming they probably don't. I'd rather just get the Twin Flames. But it's like, if you're already going to get the two, why wouldn't you just get everything else? The Twin Flames are like 26 bucks a piece. So you're actually paying more for 2 Twin Flames than you're paying for the whole trend mood box. And they're new shades. So that's a win, in my opinion. I'm over here like, let me get the trend mood box. Let's see. Twin Flames are kind of a pain, but I figured out I can use them to do a big wing. Oh, a la Butte Bean in one step. I don't think they're a pain, but that's just my experience with them. I'll just apply them right from the applicator. I love. Oh, okay. Cat's breaking it down. Means if you're in Alaska or Hawaii, it's not free shipping in the U.S. Did I pronounce that word right? I'm like, I'm such an idiot. Like, why do you guys watch my channel? I'm like, I can't read half the time. I don't know what they're trying to say half the time. The box is $44. $44 bills, y'all. I'm going to try to get it, but I won't be heartbroken. But speaking of the Decay Twin Flames, I had those on here too, so you guys could see close-ups of the new shades. So I have 4 currently. 2 of the shades are coming to the next trend mood box. I'm not sure which shades they are, but this like teal looking one right here, even this one on the end, these look so pretty. Young Love, that's so cute. I love Danessa Meyrick's artistry. Like, just look at her artwork. It's so, the looks that she does is so beautiful. Man, they're just so pretty. I love these. I love multi-chrome shit. Oh, here we go. Here's some live swatches, guys. What do we think? $44. Thank you, Josephine. We learned together. Exactly. We're all britches here. Yes. Oh, Young Love and Passion. Joanna coming through. So we've got, let's see, Young Love and Passion. Let's see what they are in this swatch. So we got these top 2 right here. Woo! I'm excited. Thank you for sharing that with us. I'm so excited. I don't typically like liquid shadows, but they look so good. I should try them. Love the multi-chrome swatches. Okay. If you're interested in those at all, get the fucking trend mood box. Because they're $26 a piece. They are expensive. I'm happier with those opposed to the Natasha Denona. I like those better than the Natasha Denona liquid multi-chromes. Alright. Wouldn't be a new makeup releases without a little bit of Colourpop. Colourpop, the new Valentine's Day collection. It's cute. I mean, will I ever be excited about something Colourpop does? Like, super excited? Like, I get excited from time to time, but it's usually, like, Disney collabs, and that's all I really get jazzed about. I was excited for the Robbie DeChristie as well. But I'm not, like, shitting my pants over it. It's cute. MK's asking, how do we get a trend mood box? I have trend mood box linked in the description box. It's not an affiliate link, that one. If you click on that link, it will take you right to the trend mood box website, and you can purchase from there. But it's not available until tomorrow. But I agree. It's going to be sold out so fast. I completely agree. Back to Colourpop. I just saw why Colourpop, why. It's so boring. Like, these heart blushes have been done. Like, Too Faced did these, like, how long ago? And they were cuter. I'm just going to say that. They were cuter. It's like this is like something so, it almost feels like petty. I hate the font that they put on these. It almost, you know how fonts could almost like set the tone for certain things? Like, that doesn't give, like, a Valentine's Day vibe for the font on the packaging. That's something so minute, and it sounds so stupid to say out loud. That looks cute, but I'm sure I won't like that formula on my texture. That looks cute. All right, what do we got here? So we've got 3 eyeshadow palettes for $10 each. $10 each for the blushes, a heart mirror, the soul body, face and body highlighter, and pink truffle. So that must be what that is right there. The 4th-Ray Beauty set for $20. It looks like it's going to have a bunch of skincare. QT Mark Heart Face Stamp. What? What are we doing? So there's the mirror. It's fine. Is this like a thing now? Heart face stamps? What? I don't know. I think that if this was like a Valentine, it needs like a romantic font. Or if you're gonna do like the hearts that look like the candies, you should use the font that's on the candies. I think Too Faced did it right too, because it had like the cutesy like Too Faced font on it. I'm very confused over like the cutie mark. Why? I don't know. I don't like this. It just, listen, I say this, I feel like all the time. I feel like Colourpop just has so much more potential. And they just put out stuff like this. It's like, why? Why couldn't you have just spent one more day? It's almost like when you're telling a kid when they're writing an essay. Why couldn't you just spend like 20 more minutes and proofread what you actually wrote? Why does it feel like Colourpop does not proofread their shit? That one like little pink palette looks fine, but this is not anything to lose my shit over. I agree. Kat says it's also reminiscent of kimchi. I feel like if you're gonna do the heart, it's gonna be really hard to not like remind you of other things, because I mean automatically I think of like Polly Pocket. So even when I see the Too Faced ones, I'm like, oh, the nostalgia of Polly Pocket and Smart, like the heart candies and stuff like that. So I'm like, since it's already been done, it's like you gotta bring it with something different. You can't just do what people have already done or brands have already done and expect people to get excited. And those were on sale at Ulta for like $13. So you're getting a high-end brand for $13 at that point. Granted, still not the same. I don't know. I'm just like, can Colourpop do something exciting? Please? I don't know. I'm just like, I'm rooting for you, Colourpop. All right. I have to say this out loud because I was thinking it all day. You guys all probably know Steven, if you're familiar with this channel. He just has the comments that crack me up all the time. He's like, please, I forget exactly how he said it, but it made me laugh out loud with how he worded it. But he wanted me to talk about the Urban Decay Naked Wild West, and so many other people said the same thing, like, please talk about the Urban Decay Wild West. Okay, I have gotten PR from Urban Decay, so I'm pretty sure I should be getting this in PR. Let that aside, I'm not mad at this palette, but it kind of gives me like Raw Beauty Kristi Colourpop vibes as far as color story. I do like the color story. I wish that the lighter end of the spectrum, there was a little bit more diversity within those like 4 shades, but the other end, I'm not super pissed about this one. The packaging, I think, looks stunning. I love the fucking packaging on it. I love the snake skin. That's just very much a vibe that I love. Color story-wise, it's in the Naked line. Like, it's not going to be anything exciting. It's not going to be anything revolutionary. I looked at this, though, and I'm like, I'm not that mad at it. I'm not that mad, but the question for me would be, Brittany, would you buy this? I would not buy this. So maybe you guys will see this on my channel if it's sent to me by Urban Decay. But I think the packaging is super cute. The color story is cute. I kind of wish there was a little bit more. I feel like this is just missing something, at least judging by this picture. So I'm like, all right, packaging-wise, they're nailing it. It doesn't look as good right there. I think it looks better in the first packaging. Like, that look looks cute. I don't know, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm like, okay, if I was going to have to buy this for a video, I just would not do it. I struggle to see, let me see what Katie said. I struggle to see why Urban Decay chose a Wild West theme. Theme's out of nowhere, and I don't like the edgy Urban Decay with a Western. I don't see edgy Urban Decay. The layout pisses me off. More greens should be in it. I would have loved to have seen more greens in this one. I'd love to see more greens in all palettes, though. I feel like Urban Decay has lost. It seems like I thought they had like their mojo back with the Stone vibes, because I really did like that palette. I feel like they had some mojo back, and I don't know if this was the best palette to follow up that one with. It's almost like they had to do something even better than that one. Looks like the shades from other palettes just put together. I was thinking that same thing. Like I feel like I see a lot of like Born to Run in this palette. It's almost like a mixture of the original, not original Naked. There was one Naked that was more warm tone. I can't remember if it was 2 or 3. I feel like there's a mixture of like Naked and Born to Run kind of into one. I don't know. I'll be very curious to see, 1, if I get this, but then 2, if I actually like it. I feel that way too. Why not get rid of the Naked theme and just go in another direction, since color isn't necessarily naked? I kind of wish that they would do the same thing. Like, cut the bullshit. Stop with this naked vibe. It worked back in the day, but it doesn't really work for you anymore. You know? I don't know. I think someone at Urban Decay was watching Westworld. Oh, man. I don't know. I see Naked Heat. Yeah, I could see Naked Heat. Yup, definitely. I could definitely see that. I'm never excited about Urban Decay releases anymore. I was really, really excited about the Stone vibes, because I was like, oh, it was just so different, I felt, for Urban Decay, because it was like still along like the Naked vibe, but then it had like the really cool textures and the really beautiful finishes. I really like that palette, except for there was one shade in it I was like, we could have done without that. I wish they just did a whole palette of the metallics, though. Ugh, Naked is dead. I agree. They could have done snakeskin. That would have been like, bitch, fuck me up. If they did this sort of packaging with multi-chromes, that would have been the tits. That would have been where it was at. Yes. Let's just choose a different direction, Urban Decay. Can we? I don't know. Maybe you'll see it. Maybe you won't. I'm not sure if I'm going to get it, but I may. Now, what do you guys think of the February palette for BH Cosmetics? This makes my hair hurt. I'm like, what's happening with these birthstone collections? I hate that the purple pan is massive. I don't mind the rest of it, but I'm like, what is happening? Like, what honestly is happening in this palette? I don't understand the color stories. Like, in my head, it makes no sense. I'm, like, looking to see what you guys are thinking. Waiting for August. I'm waiting for Diamond, because that's mine. I don't know. I don't love what they're doing. Like, the Garnet palette, was not interested. I agree. Cuter than Garnet, but not cute enough. Yeah, it's like, let's just stick with, like, the Cotton Candy from the Sweet Shop collection, because that's pretty much what I feel like is happening here, just a little bit more neutral. But, I have questions. Like, who thought this was a good idea? That's essentially what I thought when I saw this. Who thought this was a good idea to put these together? And I don't understand, like, the one big purple eyeshadow. Because it's not like many people will use that as a blush. Like, I could see if you do, like, a pinky toned or, like, a blush tone. I mean, why? Just, you can't go from the Sweet Shop collection to this. You just can't. You can't even go from those other square pen palettes that they're doing. Like, I can't even remember the name of the blue one off the top of my head. But you can't go from those collections to this. You can't. You can't. Oh, I don't know. All right, let's see. I just saw the names. Amethyst, Humble, Rebel, Lil Sexy, Superstitious, Clever AF, and Daredevil. BH, stop it right now. Whoever's designing these palettes, somebody better start asking questions. I'm just like, why? Okay, let's move on to a more exciting palette for me. And this is a brand I never get excited about, but this palette from Violet Voss, this is the Olive You Forever palette. I love green eyeshadows. And I saw this color story. Oh, Cat says it was $9. Fair price for that, but no. Save my $9. Thank you so much. This Olive You Forever, it's $34, I'm pretty sure. But this... look at those swatches. It's available now on Violet Voss. I don't know if it's coming to Sephora. I'm pretty sure I'd link Sephora down below. $34 though. If I was in the market for a green eyeshadow palette, I could fucks with this. I think it's so cute. I love this color story. This is just a color story that speaks to me. Oh my god, it speaks to me. I love it. I love the greens. I love the variety and textures. Yes. I feel like a lot of people are going to be into this one. It doesn't really have greens in it. Yes, it does. It's got like the grungy. It's got 3. It's got like taupey green. It's neutrals meets greens. And I love it. I love that shit. See, these like the boring looking color stories. I love it. It's got the varieties and textures. Tell me these swatches don't look like Melt. Like, you know how Melt always does their swatches like super close together? I think if I looked at this really quick, I would think this was a Melt palette. Anybody else? Violet Voss used to be so huge. This is a brand I'm never, ever. I'm like, can they make something that I'm actually excited in? I'm like, it's cute. It's cute. But will I actually buy it for $34? I don't think I will. But she cute. I can appreciate it. Violet Voss, I see you. But that does not mean that I need to get it. Brittany, be good. Brittany, be good. Okay, this next one. This is a brand, I don't get excited about their palettes, but they're pretty good price points. This is the Beauty Bay. They have their own line. The New Romantic palette. And they're super affordable. So, this is what? I think it's like $15. Or something super inexpensive like that. So they have a really good size eyeshadow palette for a decent price. Or at least they go on sale for $15. So it might be $30, but then shortly it'll probably be on sale because that's what seems to always happen with their launches. So they're not only going to have their palette, they're going to have also, it looks like some lip products as well. The new, oh no, they're liquid eyeshadows. The New Romantic Liquid Crystal Eyeshadows. And then also a New Romantic Liquid Crystal Eyeshadow Trio. So you can buy it in a trio or you can buy them individually. This isn't a palette for me, but I could see where people would be really excited about this. Like, these don't look impressive to me at all. So these I'm not interested. But I have heard really good things. It kind of gives me like BH Cosmetics vibes though, don't it? These also remind me of the Made by Mitchell line. I feel like the way that he structures his palettes looks so similar to these. Not as cute as Book of Magic. I completely agree with that. I bought it when I first saw it. It reminded me of the Huda Beauty Rose Gold palette. I could totally see that. Totally see that. Why my eye goes right to that mustardy color. I know. Mine always does it too. I have the Book of Magic and it's such good quality. I've heard that these palettes are fantastic, especially for their price point. It's just I've never personally tried them. And I don't know why. They just don't really ever excite me that much. So this one I'm just like, it's cute. Like, this would be a cute Valentine's Day moment, but yeah. There's that. That's all I got to say on that one. There's that. Okay, let me talk about this one. Oh my god, we have way more stuff than... Okay, we've been on here for 1 hour and 10 minutes. Okay, let's try to hurry this up, Brittany. Guys, Sephora is gonna now carry Westman Atelier. We love a clean luxury beauty brand. I saw this like a week ago and I was so excited because I've been wanting to try this brand. And now it's even easier to buy because they're now available at Sephora. So you could already see these products on the website, but you can't actually purchase them yet. So this is coming soon. I think it says, does it say on here what the date is? I know it was the beginning. It says starting in February. I want to say it said like the 5th or the 3rd. Maybe the 2nd. I'm sure it's going to launch this week because you could already see everything on there. But I'm excited. I'm excited because the packaging looks beautiful. This is just a brand. I love the aesthetic. I just love it. It looks clean, sophisticated. That's just what I like. That's just, the more into makeup I've gotten and the more that I've bought, I just always favor luxury. And then occasionally indie will blow me away too. But for the most part, I feel like my liner transferred a little bit right there. Or something got up there. No, or it's on this side. Wrong eye, Brittany. Whatever. You guys knew this was going to happen by the time we started this video. Okay, so Westman Atelier is coming to Sephora. I'm excited. Let's talk about Menagerie. Menagerie is going to have a new 12 shade pressed Flight Club. I think I wrote Fight Club. I think I wrote that in the description box. The Flight Club eyeshadow palette coming soon along with the new blush, liquid lipsticks, and body scrub. Are you excited? This is all that we've seen so far. Menagerie is a brand that I do really want to try because I've heard really, really great things about it. Have you guys tried this brand? Are you excited? Let me know your thoughts because this is one I've got my eyes on that could change as soon as we see it opened, but I feel like this is going to be one that I am very, very excited about. Yes, love Menagerie. Oh my God, I've been wanting to try their blushes forever. I just saw this. I'm like, the packaging looks really cute. I don't dig on bats. I don't either, but it looks like a cute bat. Let's see. Oh, did I talk about the Scott Barnes Valentine's bundles? I didn't know he had bundles. We're going to have to pop over there after. Hold the phone. All right, so Menagerie, I'm excited, but there's not much to say about it yet just because we don't know what's happening. So we'll keep it posted. Now, this is another, I'm not going to do it, girl. I'm just thinking about not going to do it. I did it. The Tom Ford Naked Heat in the Rose Prick packaging. So it's pink packaging. I bought it today. I bought it. It's available now in Sephora. There is the Rose Prick fragrance and 2 different lip products, and this palette is now available. I need to know if this hype is full of shit or not. That's what I need to know because I hear so many people raving about this formula. I'm at the point, I'm like, I just need to try something. This color story, I like it. It's neutral. It's basic. Very much up my alley. But it's the pink packaging. I love the pink packaging. It's like pink packaging with the black. I knew that luxury queen was still here. Tom Ford. Like the packaging. Invasion of pink packaging. I know. But it looks so cute. It's so cute. I do have it linked down below at Sephora. I linked everything from Tom Ford Rose Prick collection down below. I think it's also like coming and going on Selfridges, but it launched at Sephora today, so I'm like, yes. That wet dry formula, Mo, I swear, if this wet dry formula doesn't make me cream my panties, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for all you bitches because I feel like I was done so dirty on those Dior Quints. I'm like, I still don't get the hype. It's been a few weeks now. I swear, I'm coming for you if this wet dry formula doesn't blow me away. So, I'm excited. I bought this and I also bought the satin lipstick. Coming soon to a review near you. All right, let's talk about these Ofra little bundles. Look at that. The blush that's on the top. Oh, I looks so pretty. Oh my god. Did anyone see the new perfume that launched at Beautylist for $800? I almost died when I saw the price. I think the Tom Ford, the biggest bottle, goes up to like $875. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright, so the Ofra. These are the Ride or Die collection. You've got the Crew Duo for $35, the Unit Duo, or the Squad Duo for all $35. You've got the Blush Zers. That's cute. And you also have a liquid blush. Or the PR box is $99. I don't think I'll buy the PR box. This top one, oh my god, that top one looks so beautiful. It's ridiculous. I just thought of it now. I'm like, I forgot to share on my IG story that we were going live tonight. Oh my god, these though, I love that they do the duos. I love that you can mix them. I'm actually wearing the Ofra bronzer today. That one though, I want it. I think it's so unique. I might do it. I might. I don't know yet. I'm going to keep checking if it comes to Ulta. I really like that they did like the liquid blush with the whole duo. I like that they did a little bundle. I do really like that. That one blush though, it's just like, Brittany, buy me. Buy me. Okay, now let's talk about Byredo. Is it Byredo? I've never shopped this brand before, but it looks like they're going to have a new prismatic, I almost said prismatic, a new prismatic eyeshadow palette, 18 colors, launching February 4th. What do we think? It's $96. I think in my mind I like this, but I don't think I'm going to buy it. In my mind, I'm like, ooh, that looks so pretty. But would I actually use it though? I'm like, I guarantee if I just look in like one of these palettes, I have not the same thing, but I think this is just one that it looks visually appealing to me, but that doesn't mean that I need to buy it. I'm very curious what you guys think of this. I think this is definitely more geared towards like editorial sort of looks. I need to see what you guys think though. I was not surprised at the price point though. When I saw 96, I'm like, oh, I was expecting it to be more expensive. Hard pass. Not for me. Horrible color story. Pass. I can make that with singles. There's no story. Love. Is it Byredo, right? But this is a pass for me. Oh, the luxury queen has spoken. It's a pass for Mo Makeup, Mo Beauty. Giving me 80s vibes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, like, no. That's going to be a no for me, dog. It's going to be a no. I'm not interested. I don't know, like, aesthetically, I kind of like it. But then I'm like, realistically, am I actually going to like that? Probably not. I feel like there was something else I was going to mention, and I'm like, there's not a picture. Oh, I know what it was. Hold on, I got to pull it up. It's on my Insta story. I'm so glad I just remembered this, because you know what? Deandra from Miss Divina Cosmetics is trying to do things to me. Is it still on my IG story? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Hold on, I got to let it start over. Because, guys, okay, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. Because I'm posting things on my Insta story. That's what you're seeing right now. So I'm going to go back. Look at, you know how I always talk about Moonlit? Moonlit is going to have a sister coming soon. Did you see it? Did you see that little pink reflection there? Oh, my girl. Here's my Instagram if you aren't following me. Oh my God, I saw that. I'm like, Deandra, how dare you? I cannot wait for that to launch. I love Divina singles, but Moonlit is on another level, guys. My Divina arrived yesterday. Same. I think my Makeup Geek is going to be here the 3rd. Oh my God. I got my Divina today. I shed a few tears. Gorgeous. They're so... Do you guys want a swatch party on this? Because Oh my god. This is the shade that I wore today. It's on my inner corner, but it's so shiny. It's so shiny and reflective and gorgina. Look at it. Just... I can't. I can't. Oh, the auric feedback. I'll save that for a dedicated video. Nothing was missing out of my order. Do you guys want, or maybe I'll do like a testing new makeup because I only got the 2 things, but these are both on my eyes and face right now. I'll save that for like either a testing new makeup releases or if you guys want a dedicated video on that. I feel like there was something else too. I signed up for a newsletter so I can get a restock. Yes! I need to follow you. I started using my Instagram again. Yes, girl. I love me some Instagram. Swatch party. Swatch. We love swatch parties. Yes, swatch party. Oh no, Tracy. Moonlit was taken out of her card at checkout. Dang it. These colors remind me of About Face. I think you're still talking about the Byredo. Yeah, I could see that. Almost like, I don't know, because I get the same sort of vibes from About Face, like super editorial sort of looks. So guys, other than that, that is pretty much, at least for now. We talked about the Lunar Beauty. I think that was what it was. Lunar Beauty, Manny sneaking it into his IG story. He's going to have a launch coming up. I'm wearing Auric, the Divina. Everything else we covered, I'm pretty sure that's it for today's video. So if you guys like this video, I see there's 189 people watching and 148 thumbs ups and 3 thumbs downs. If you guys like these videos, keep interacting with this sort of content. That's how I know that you guys like these. That's how I know to keep doing them. We do these videos every single Monday, at least for now, until you guys get sick of them. But we're just here to chit chat. We could appreciate beautiful makeup, but that doesn't mean we need to buy it. So other than that, make sure you guys check out the description box, check out Samantha's channel, check out all the Instagram accounts that I have tagged down below. And then if you guys are shopping, I do have a bunch of links down below. Some of them are affiliate links. They're all, you know, they got little stars next to them if they are affiliates. I have my promo codes or my discount codes. They're at the bottom of my description box. The description box is filled with shit. So next video for me is going to be my ranking my January palettes. So all the palettes that I used in January, I'm going to be doing a ranking of all of them. Everybody say a prayer for me, but let me know what you guys are picking up. I'm always very curious. Let me know of any new products that you guys are interested in. That's how I know the type of content that you guys want to see. So your interaction helps all of us on this channel. So I hope you guys did enjoy it, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye!